as the user has selected the floor cover to be laminate, we will let him now select from amongst laminates. So let's select these two, do data validation list, and let's say that it's equals laminate. That's what we want. And the user will be able to select a few laminates. Here they are. Now the only problem being that if the user now wants to start with PVCs, he would also have to have equals PVC in this data validation, which means that now we can go back in time and remember that there was a function called indirect. Let's use it here. It's like this, equals indirect equals indirect, and now we will be using the cell, which will contain either laminate or PVC. And when we do an indirect like this, what happens is that indirect, when it starts working, will replace itself with the contents of the cell B3. So if in B3 we will have PVC, this formula will read equals PVC. If in B3 we will have laminate, this formula will read equals laminate, and so forth. So here it is. Let's select in here a PVC. Now let's switch to parquetry, and let's select in here a parquetry, and so forth. So we got that one working. Now the next thing for the future, we will now need, if this is a PVC, we will need from this table, and once again this is for the future, we had PVC 06. We need from this table the word PVC, so that automatically for everything and anything that's been selected in here, we will have in a long way written out its type, its broad type. For instance here, parquetry. So let's do this. The function that we're going to be using is VLOOKUP, so it's equals VLOOKUP. We're looking up this PVC from the table. Now instead of using this C6, let's do it with names all the way. So let's select these two, and we will have, instead of C6, we will have the name floor cover code. Okay, and now we're going to go to the big table. So this table was called, this table here was called, let's see, floor covers table, floor cover table in singular. Now semicolon. Let's write that again. Equals VLOOKUP. We're looking up the FC code from floor cover table. Now the result was in the second column. That's the long name, parquetry for par. So it's the second column, and remember we had to put a 0 there because these values are all exactly found in the table. And here we have PVC, parquetry, and so forth. Okay. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to get the floor covers price. So there is the same floor cover table. Price is in the fourth column here, as we see, and we have to search again for that FC code, this one here, and get the fourth column price. So it's equals VLOOKUP FC code from floor cover table semicolon. The result was in the fourth column, and it's an exact lookup again. We have to find this code exactly. Nothing like a roundabout result will do. Okay, let's check one out. Parquetry 05, is it 730? Yes, it is. Okay, so we now have the room, the parquetry as a code, the long name parquetry, then the price 730. Now, what is the installation price? Will now depend on this word parquetry. So that's why we have this word parquetry here. Now we can go to that small table. Okay, this table is called type table, and we can do a VLOOKUP, look up the word parquetry, and get from the second column the installation cost. Okay, let's do that. Equals VLOOKUP C FC type. This is the current FC type, and semicolon, the table's name is type table. The results are in the second column with the installation prices, and we once again do a exact lookup. Okay. So now, next to the floor covers itself price, we have the installation price. Now the next thing that interests us is the area of the room, and that we will get from the rooms table. So we take this room 102, we VLOOKUP it from this table. This table is called rooms table, and we take the area which is in the fifth column. Let's do it. We write equals VLOOKUP room is the block here in this sheet from rooms table, with the right answer being in fifth column, and an exact lookup again. And now let's copy it. Okay,